To everyone who didn't enjoy the drawing video, I'm very sorry. This is another drawing video. I really want to start trying to design my next tattoo. I've booked it in. I found an image on Pinterest when I was at the gym. Who's surprised there? And I just couldn't stop thinking about it, so I kind of figured this is the one. But the thing is, I want to try to redesign it in my own style so that I kind of have a tattoo that I've designed a little bit. Basically, I'm gonna trace it. I'm gonna digital draw like I did before, and I'm gonna trace the image and then make adjustments or just go from there, because I tried starting out on paper and it just was really frustrating me, and it wasn't working. I'm gonna just start from tracing this image and then see what happens. The overall plan is to kind of add to this one and have it kind of so it's a more of a complete tattoo. I don't know how far around it's going to go onto my forearm, probably not that much. I'm drawing on my pad, on my bed, in my room, because I do not have a desk. Also, if this fails, I will just ask my tattoo artist to draw something. This is an experiment, and they know that. Alright, again, really with the high-tech filming. So this is the image, this one. That's the image I'm going to be working from. So I've put it into this drawing thing, and I'm just going to trace it. And then once I've traced it, I can then work with it. Because I think what I'm going to do is also import a picture of my arm right now of the tattoo that I have, so that I can somewhat work with that. Alright, so this is what we've got. I love the shapes, but I need it to be kind of elongated. And also, I want to incorporate, you see the kind of different thicknesses of lines and the kind of gaps some of the lines have? Like, I'd like to incorporate this style in this. It's just how I'm gonna do that. So I've got the reference photo of my arm, and I've got the tattoo I drew selected. I'm going to select the head part. Okay, and then with this bit, so what I want is for this head to be kind of here, and then the smoke that's coming out of the mouth and the nose, I want that to kind of link up with this, so that the part that I have is kind of smoke from the dragon. And then I need the rest of it to go that way, because I want the tattoo to be going like this. Pretty much we've got the head. So now I need to figure out how I want the body to travel. Select this bit and then move this and sort of line it up a little bit, and then make the changes that I want to make to the tail, because I've sort of designed a tail. I had a little scribble in my notebook yesterday, and this is the tail design that I quite like, because I want it to go around my wrist bone, because I do not want to, on this bone, I do not want to tattoo over that. I'm perfectly fine going around it, but I thought, you know, if it goes up and around, it kind of can meet with the line that's already there. This is really hard to demonstrate with one hand. Alright, I'm just showing you where I got up to last time, because it's been a bit. So I finished the tail, or maybe the draft of the tail. So that's kind of like what I wanted to kind of be on, like, kind of the upper part of my hand here. Yeah, this is just proving a lot more difficult than I thought. I mean, I knew it was going to be difficult. It's a tattoo, but like, I don't know if we'll see how this goes, I guess. This is where I've finished today. There's definitely adjustments that I want to make at the moment. It's looking a bit like a mermaid with a dragon head, and that's just not what I want, so I need to figure out, yeah, I just need to figure out how to make it look more like a dragon. But we've made a lot of progress. This is good progress. It's gonna like wind around to the side of my arm, if you see, and then come back up and line up with the bottom of this one. Hey gang, so I'm measuring currently I'm measuring how long the tattoo needs to be. Like, I need to measure on my arm, and then there's a ruler on the software that I can then measure to see the length of it, to then gauge the size, and then do all the edits to it that I want, because at the moment I'm very unhappy with this. So I want it to go from like here, and then it's gonna go, the head will need to be there. So it might be like 16 centimeters. Let's say it's 16, and it's pretty much exactly 16 actually. You probably can't see, but that's like pretty spot on. So I estimated that really well. That's actually really crazy. The logistics now are the tip point to the wrist point. Bro, this is gonna be so boring. I'm not gonna film it. I think the issue I have is that my tattoo that I have is like not like overly complex and complicated and busy. It's just big. Whereas I've filled this with loads of really small versions of it, so it would be a lot more busy and cramped than this one. So I need to make the individual like cluster of things like bigger so they fill more space. So this area here, I'm going to just enlarge so that this bit fills this space before where my tattoo starts here. So this space here. And I'm going to fill it with these two here, make them bigger, and then move this round and like just take bits of what I've done and make them bigger so that it's not loads of shit going on. That's the plan.
This is what I thought was rolling stone. Listen.
Okay, yeah, it's been a while since I started this video. It's been a process. I've changed hair, it's changed seasons. But I think I finally have a good design. I think I'm happy with this. Just ignore that bit. That's, I think, what we're gonna go with. This bit, I think we can play around with once it's actually on my arm, because I tried to do like a suggestion of wings, but I don't know how much room I have before the lines of the old tattoo on my arm. But I think, and also like the placement in general, I think we can just play around with. Like, I think now I've got it and I take it to the artist, it's going to be a lot easier to kind of position everything and yada yada, all of that. So I'm actually really happy with this, and I'm really excited about how it looks, and yeah, adding it to my arm. It's really difficult to show you with one hand, but like it's gonna slot in like that. So this bit that kind of sticks out on my arm, that bit is gonna slot into this indent here, and then the rest is gonna wind around my wrist, so that'll be there. And then the head will be at the bottom of my tattoo, so it's like smoke coming out of the head. I'm actually very excited about this. So I'm going to export this design and send it to my artist. So yeah, this was another drawing video. I really don't know how people feel about these. I don't really do them very much, and the last one didn't get like a crazy amount of engagement. Not that I really care. Oh well, I'm doing what I want anyway, so I don't know, just yeah, because I'm not due to have this done for another month and a half, so I'm gonna post this video this week, and then maybe I'll update you, or I'll do a vlog or something. Like something will happen, but because I was playing around with the idea of like designing it and then getting it done in the same video, but no. So yeah, I'll see you next week.